Sup, bro? Um, Today I'm gonna be talking about standing up for yourself. So one of my family friends gave me this good video idea, and I thought, let me just make a video on it. So this thing arises when it comes to bullying. I'm mainly gonna address bullying in this video. Firstly, when someone tells you something, especially if they're a bully, they're trying to make themselves feel better. They're trying to project not their insecurities, but they're trying to find a reason to feel good about themselves. Because most of the times they're just else, bro. L people, yeah. Like nothing's going good in their life. They're probably having it rough at home or something, and so they try and project this stuff on you. But when you encounter a bully, you have to stand up for yourself, bro. Because you standing up for yourself shows how much you respect yourself. Yeah, they might talk about an insecurity of yours. They might say, oh, bro, your hairline is looking chopped or something like that. And you'll be like, that doesn't affect me. I can get a cut. And if it's that bad, you can literally go to Turkey, bro. You can make money. Go to Turkey, get a fresh hairline, bro. So, a lot of the stuff bullies will tell you are things that are within your control. Yeah? So you can change something about them. Yeah? Because bullies, they usually tend to talk about physical traits or how you look or something. They'll be like, oh, you look chopped. You can change how you look. You can look smart. Even if it's not hard maxing, but you can definitely improve your attractiveness. Yeah. And the more you do this, the more you start respecting yourself. Standing up for yourself, you respect yourself, and you also work on yourself. Because if, let's say, someone tells you you're fat, don't take it to heart, bro. Do not take it to don't take it that personal that, oh, now because he said I'm fat, everyone's gonna think I'm fat, and now I will get the girls, and the girls will also think I'm fat. He's gonna tell them that I'm fat. Bro, just chill. Yeah, that's something you can change. You can lose weight. But more into my point, don't be afraid of conflict. A lot of people are afraid of saying the wrong thing or coming off as rude or coming off as disrespectful. If someone is not respecting you, you have to be direct but also respectful. Because some people genuinely, they just crash out and become angry and be like, oh, what are you saying? They'll start trying to play victim, and then let's say that you're in a group and their friends come, they'll start to turn on you and be like, oh, bro, why do you say something like that? Don't be afraid of conflict, bro. Yeah, it shows how much of a man you are. Because if you're afraid of someone not agreeing with your opinion, then you're just a weak person. You have no strong will. You don't believe in what you don't believe what you say. So first, don't be afraid of conflict, even if it's anyone. Because the more you the more you defend your opinion, or the more you have an opinion, because some people don't even have one, the more the person who you're talking to is gonna respect you. Don't just be a yes man, or like someone will say, maybe you don't like, I'm gonna use a sandwich for this example. Maybe someone weird will be like, I like goat meat in my sandwich, and I'm like, what? Are you tapped? Don't just be like, oh yeah, that would smack, that would smack. Don't be like that, bro. Would you take that? No. Would you take goat meat in a sandwich? Or let's say even something even weird. Sheep meat, lamb. Let's say this brother comes to you and he's like, oh, have you tasted a lamb sandwich? You guys, those things are good. The weak person will be like, oh yeah, I haven't tasted them, but bro, that'll be smacking, bro. Or you'll be like, bro, what's good with you? What are you doing putting lamb in a sandwich, bro? You get? You have to have conflict in your life, some type of conflict, because it will end up um, developing your character, basically. Yeah, the people with strong characters. Not a lot of people agree with them, but their opinion is so profound that people will be like, "Oh, I understand. I don't agree with what he's saying, but he's very um he's very strong. Like he can share his opinion without folding. The worst thing you can do is fold, bro. Do not ever fold. If someone tells you, don't ever switch up on what you said. That's the worst thing you can say, you can do even. Because there you've lost everything. You're not gonna gain that respect ever again. If you say something, say it with chest. Say it with chest. If someone says something to you and you're like, no, I don't agree with that. Say it with chest. Don't say that and then another day they'll ask you the same thing and be like, oh, I actually think this. Don't switch up, bro. Don't switch up. But when it comes to handling bullying, like, just communicate clearly. As I said, be direct and respectful. If someone says, oh, you look chopped, just be like, oh, that's not a very nice thing to say. Simple. If someone says you're chopped, that's not a very nice thing to say. How would you feel if I came and told you that? Because most times the bully is ugly. So he'll come to you and be like, oh, you're very ugly. Just be like, oh, I'm made in God's image. Shrug your shoulders, walk away. Literally, just if let's say, let's use that. He tells you you're ugly, but I'm made in God's image. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? Is he gonna start saying, oh, God is, bro? He's not gonna. Is he gonna start saying, oh, you know, I don't think it works to you because you look worse than other people. He's not gonna do that. That's such a simple answer, bro. If someone ever tells you you're ugly, just say, what are they gonna say? Just say, but I'm made in God's image. Simple. People will treat you the way you allow them to treat you. So if you're not direct, they're gonna keep working on you. Yeah? They're testing the waters. If you let them test the waters, bro, they'll you know the way you dip Like let's say the pool is cold. The way that you dip your toe in the pool before you to see how the water is, the temperature of the water. Now use that instance, like if you let them dip their toe in your business, like that's a cool sound. But if you let them dip, if you let them keep on saying this stuff, bro, the next time he's just gonna jump in the pool, bro. He's not even gonna question, because he knows you let him do it the first time, he can do it the second time, bro. He'll let you. Um, First he'll jump in the pool. The third time he's gonna even splash water on you. The fourth time he's gonna invite people to also jump into the pool. So now people will be tag teaming you. They'll be like, oh, this guy is super ugly, and you're like, bro, you look like Peter Griffin. And then this other guy will be like, what, bro? Your hairline is looking mad cooked, bro. Just become The Rock or something. And they'll be tag teaming you, but because they know you're not gonna do anything, they'll keep doing it, bro. So just don't allow people to treat you like this. Stand up for yourself. Be direct and respectful. Also, you need to start saying hard stuff. When you have hard conversations, when someone asks you a hard question and you genuinely don't have any answer to it, bro, you need to be in more of these conversations. Because if you're in more of these conversations, the more character development you're getting. Because being able to sit with yourself and look at your life and answer the hard question of, like, let's say you're broke. You sit with yourself and you're like, why am I broke? And then you try and find solutions. So you're like, I'm broke because I waste a lot of time. I'm broke because I consume useless content. I'm broke because I have limiting beliefs for myself and I believe them. But now, once you sit and start thinking about this hard stuff, you're able to move, you're aware. So you're able to move forward from that and find a solution to that. And the same is saying like hard stuff. If someone says, like now deep topics, like let's say politics, even though I don't involve myself in any of this, someone starts talking about, okay, no, that's not a good example. What? Let's say sports. Someone's gonna come to you and be like, oh, let's say they support, let's say they support Arsenal. Let's say you support Arsenal, and this brother comes to you and is like, y'all are so trash. Y'all are just like Netflix. You're always waiting for the next season type shit. He starts saying, y'all are fast, but bro, y'all are gonna fumble like the way you did in 2023. You see? And then someone's gonna get triggered by this, and he's gonna be triggered, he's gonna keep quiet. But now you are supposed to defend your case now. Because let's say you're an Arsenal fan. You're gonna be like, I think we're gonna win the league. Say it with chest. Say it like a man who has balls. Say it, I think Arsenal are gonna win the league. I don't personally think that. Yeah. I think they're gonna fumble, but back to my analogy. So you tell this brother, I think they're gonna win the league. That's something hard to say. That's something very ballsy. So the more you train, you say hard stuff. It's like a muscle. Like you keep training it, you keep getting more efficient at saying hard stuff. Don't just be a, let's say someone says something so outrageous. He says like uh, let me think. Uh, he says Haaland is better than Mbappe. And you're like, you hit that pause. Bro, you look at Brody and you're like, are you tapped? You have to say hard stuff and then now go and prove on your case. Because that's a very outrageous thing to say. Not that Haaland is a bad player, but Mbappe. Yo, Mbappe is, he's gone, bro. He's way ahead of everyone, bro. But anyways, just get used to saying hard stuff. I've mentioned a lot of points here. I'm gonna finish with this, yeah? Honor your value. See yourself as someone valuable because personally, you are valuable. I value you. You value me. We value each other. Human life is very valuable. Yeah? There's a reason you've been put on this planet. So if someone tries to make fun or to discourage you that, let's say, your life is not worth it, just remember you are valuable. I'm telling you, dead ass, you are valuable. Right? Don't let someone's opinion of you make you feel worthless. Yeah? Digs into mental health. You need to work on your mental health. Even though this is not a mental health video, I'm gonna make one for sure. But you are valuable. Just keep telling yourself that. That should be an affirmation you tell yourself every day. You are valuable. Right? I'm even gonna write that one down. I cooked that on the spot. But anyways, I'm done with the vid. I hope you find value in this video. I'ma keep posting. Peace. Love. You like that deep voice? Yeah, you do. Peace, bro.